I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've got episode 8 of What Can We Eat, the season finale, and I come before you to tell you I don't know what to make for you. You know what? We're gonna revisit something from my past. Something traumatizing. And we're gonna attempt to go like Avengers Endgame style and rewrite history and make the future correct. We're gonna go back to my least favorite experience on this show so far. It's hard to even talk about. The McRib. That thing that everybody loves. They have that Disney Vault kind of vibe. They put it away every couple of years. They bring it back. Everyone loves it, except for me. But it turns out people are actually making this at home, their own versions, and it looked pretty easy. So that's what we're gonna do today. Episode 8, season finale, McRib revisited. Let's see if we can make it edible this time. We've got a special guest. I mean, I think you all know who it's gonna be, but I'm not gonna say it. You have to wait and find out. Let's go. Alright, so even though this overall recipe is pretty easy, we're going to try to make this as homemade as possible by making our own dry rub. So I got 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of mustard powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, and finally something I've never used before, 2 teaspoons of white pepper. I've never used this before. It's actually pretty interesting. Got a very funky smell, but it's got a great spice. Then just go ahead and whisk those all together to combine. Alright, so it's probably worth mentioning that this is my first time ever preparing ribs, so this is definitely a learning experience for me. So I'm taking that dry rub and I am just putting all of it all over the ribs, of course both sides. Just get that everywhere you can, just smother it, massage it in, whatever you gotta do. And then once you've used all that dry rub, we're gonna take our foil, wrap it around the ribs, get a few more pieces of foil, just wrap that sucker up tight, and we're gonna need to get that into a 300-degree oven for 3.5 hours. Alright, and after that 3.5 hours, we got ourselves a super tender rack of ribs, and we're going to take our barbecue sauce. This is one from a bottle. I did kind of cheat here. Sorry, guys. So brush that side down, and then carefully flip that over and do the same on the other side, because what we're going to do here is actually hit this in the broiler for about 5 minutes on each side to caramelize that sauce. Alright, and while our ribs cool for a little bit, we're going to go ahead and toast up some sub rolls that we got from the bakery at the grocery store. Just cut those in half, butter each side, and then hit them on the flat top. And then while those are sitting aside, go ahead and cut up your ribs into sensible portions that'll fit on the sub roll. So let's go ahead and get this thing built. So we'll put aside our buns here on the plate, get that rib patty that we cut just the right size, and then of course we have to hit it with some more barbecue sauce because it's not barbecue unless it gets everywhere. Now McDonald's does pickles and onions. I'm not an onion guy, so I'm just gonna do some good high quality pickles and then just hit it with the other side of that bun. Our own McRib here. It's looking pretty good. A lot better than the one we get at McDonald's. So we're gonna. Oh, it's blasphemy.
Fight words.
Oh, and of course we had to bring on our special guest, the McRib enthusiast, to see if I did okay. Quinn back again for our season finale, and all right, let's see how I did.
Let's go.
Oh, mama.
Beats. Oh.
Yeah. Not bad. Okay.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Dub, sweet heat though. That's good.
That's good. I like it. So, unfortunately, McRib is ended at McDonald's, so we couldn't have like a side-by-side test. But I do remember my feelings towards it. Alright, well, that got pretty good. So, yeah, as you can see, for only about $20, if you make your own McRib sandwich at home, while you wait for another 4 years to pass to make one, get one from McDonald's. So anyway, this is the season finale. We're going to take a couple weeks off. Thanks for everyone watching so far. Thanks Clinton for coming on again.
Hello.
And see you guys. Wow. And Thursday says goodbye too. And also want to give a very special shout out to our guest director, Josie. Thank you so much.